Every 2 years, the Wisconsin Department of Transportation requires that local municipalities rate their roadways. This rating system is conducted on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being your worst rated roads, 10 being the highest. The purpose of this is so that you can, at the end of that rating period, make a determination for improvements to your roads, your capital improvement program, or your cost program for long-term financing. When you're rating your roads, there's multiple things that you want to take a look at. Included in those items are drainage patterns, failures in the roadway, and why a roadway would fail in the first place.
So today we're going to take a look at some roads in different conditions and give you some tips on what to look for when you're rating your roads, show you how we would typically do it, and just generally go over some best practices.
Some of those practices that we would have would be rating the roads early in the morning so that you could see the angle of the sun, or after a rainfall event. At this point on this roadway, we have a road that would probably be rated at a 2 or a 3 due to the failure. Part of the reason that you have to take a look at this, though, is the curb and gutter is slightly above the adjacent asphalt. When that occurs, it means the water can't get off of your roadway, and it's going to increase the likelihood that your road's going to fail prematurely.
So when you're rating your roads, typically your roads rated from a 1 to a 3 as well as a 7 up to a 10 are the easiest to rate. And it's really harder when you get in that 4 to 6 range. So we're going to show you a few examples of that. Behind us would be a good example of a road rated right around a 4. The cracks themselves are about 10 feet apart or so. If it was a little more than that, you might rate it higher. If it was less than that, with a lot more alligator cracking, you're getting down to a road right around a 3. The cracks themselves are pretty tight still. You don't see any raveling within the cracks, which again is something that might drop the road to a lower rating.
The last section that we rated was ranked as a 4. However, sometimes within your rankings, immediately adjacent sections may be ranked higher, such as a 5 or a 6, as is happening in the case directly behind me. You are allowed within the Whistler system to change your segments such that you can rank roads differently within each segment, thereby getting an overall better ranking and feel for your overall road system.
So as Ken previously mentioned, it's important to take a look at transition points within your roadway and where you might need to split up different segments. So in front of me we have a road that was resurfaced in 2017 and is in very good condition. And then where we're standing right now is a portion of road that hasn't seen significant maintenance in about 20 years. And you can see that it's deteriorated significantly and is actually rated more around a 3 or a 4. So this is important to take into consideration when you're doing your road ratings.
One of the items that Ruckert and Mielke can help you with is your annual road ratings. We have staff that are qualified to do your ratings for you and to do the submittals to the Whistler system. However, if you prefer to do those ratings on your own, our staff can assist in training you in how to do the ratings in an appropriate manner and how to do the submittals to the Wisconsin Department of Transportation.